Now, is everybody in? Is everybody in? The ceremony is about to begin, and we are back with Batman. And we are Batman. And we're going to go back into the asylum, and we're going to go into the medical facility, which is where we are going to send a lot of our... Yeah, I heard myself there, and that really threw me off, but it's where we are gonna head and send all of the Joker's thugs. So I think it's a great place to be, because they're not going to have to go far. We're doing something very convenient for them. Let's go into it, and let's kick some ass. Bat-ass. Is that what we'd say? Bat-ass? Does everything have to have the word bat in it when you're Batman? Maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, I digress. Let us go and do this shit. Okay, where am I? Wait, have I got to go back outside? All that effort on the last stream of pulling off this air vent. Oh my god. Slavery, mate. Slavery. Anyway, I'm trying to type with one hand and do this. Anyway, I'm just trying to literally just get into the stream and, yeah, make sure he's streaming okay. Yeah, lovely. Now let's go through the vents. Solid Snake style. That's what we're doing. Right. Anyway, this way. Down the creaky old vents filled with cobwebs. That's a Spider-Man Easter egg anyway. You know, Spider-Man, he's known for making webs, and that's a little Easter egg to tell you that they're all part of the same universe. And you see these rocks outside, right? Rocks also exist in the Uncharted universe, and if you look at the rocks, how you climb them, they climbed like they would be on Uncharted, so, you know, it's definitely a reference that Nathan Drake exists in the same universe as Batman. And if you have a look, there's rain, right? And in Final Fantasy IX, you go to a place called Bermesia, which is the Kingdom of Eternal Rain, and that's a reference to that kingdom. So what they're doing there is they're letting you know that it's a shared universe with Final Fantasy IX. You see that moon there, that is also the same moon, right, that is in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So what they're letting you know there is that is, again, a shared universe. You see, these shared universe things, they really go and clutch at fucking straws, don't they? And maybe I shouldn't be taking the piss, but I just like to take the piss out of things. Hello, security. How you doing? A shit job? Yep, you are. So we're going to head over to... Actually, we're supposed to be doing detective stuff, aren't we? Okay. Let's do detective stuff. So, anyway, at the end of the last stream, Officer Gordon got kidnapped, and we need to go find him. So, I'm assuming it's this way. Oh, my Batmobile! What are you doing to the Batmobile? You do not get to drive the Batmobile, by the way. You do not drive it. It is a shame. And when they finally put the Batmobile in a Batman game, they overkill it. You get to the point where you're sick of driving in the Batmobile. You just want to be like, I want to fight some enemies on foot instead of in a giant fucking tank.
Okay, done. The Batmobile is still parked up outside the intensive treatment building in Arkham North. I've sent you the schematics for the entire island. I've marked key locations like your car.
Thanks, Oracle.
And there we go, we've got to protect the Batmobile. Anyway, just while I've got everybody's attention, just take a look at Batman's suit. You see he's got a big gash taken out the front of it. So as you go through the game, you'll notice Batman starts to develop stubble, his cape becomes tatty and worn, and his suit gets more and more damaged. I'm not sure when I got that damage on my chest, because I'm pretty sure I did a very good job of avoiding getting hurt. I thought it was an air vent I could go through. You have to keep your eye out for little bits and pieces like that, because... Oh, hello. I'm going to play with this last one. I'm not going to stealth him. I am literally going to cape him, and... Look at his face! Oh my god! Down you go with a brain hemorrhage. Right. Batman kills another person. Apparently they're just unconscious. But, you know, if you're unconscious for that length of time, it's pretty bad. So, let's go take these guys out. Let's see if we do it without getting hit. Hey up, girls! How are we doing? Oh! Right. Does anyone want to actually fight me? I'm gonna break your fucking legs. Oh, arm broke. Oh, he's done. So we did that in one combo, which is nice. Very spicy.
Explosive gel in the trunk of the Batmobile.
As you can tell, I'm pretty adept at this. I did all the challenge rooms, and in some of the stealth ones, I actually got sort of like not world record, but I think the highest I got on the stealth one was like top 300 in the world, which is, you know, I'm quite proud of that, to be honest. It's not a bad result by far. Anyway, right, do we have to get something out of the Batmobile? We need to get our explosive gel. I mean, he's come very under-equipped, isn't he? You know, he's got nothing on him apart from his Batmobile. May harm bystanders. Well, we do not give a shit about that.
Harley trashed the car. Looks like there was a scuffle. I need to search the area around the Batmobile. There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon.
Also, okay, we have to do the detective bit first, but we can demo something in a second. So this game is a little bit Metroidvania as well. I forgot to talk about that when I was giving you an overview of the game earlier on. How it works is you have areas of the island. It's kind of free roam, for want of a better term. It's not a hugely open world, but you can kind of explore.
There's no way he'd leave it.
I'll let them finish.
Exactly. He's left me a trail to follow. He's alive, Barbara.
So Batman has to follow the trail of the smoke. But first we're just going to go in here, and as I was talking, we'll get a nice little demo here of the explosive gel, and we're going to get this trophy, which is going to give us some experience. Oh, okay, what was that for? We did actually get a trophy for getting that trophy, which is very nice. Anyway, as I was talking about the Metroidvania aspects of this game, so as you can see, you can kind of explore. However, you can't fully explore until you have all of your gadgets. So right now we can now explore more of the island with the explosive gel, but until you get like the grapple hooks, you can pull like higher ledges down and all that kind of stuff. There is a limit to how much of the island you can explore, and it means that certain areas you cannot go and get all the collectibles until later on. You have to go and revisit parts of the island to find everything, and it's nice, it's rewarding, and I enjoy solving the riddles. I enjoyed it on my first playthrough. Subsequent playthroughs, you kind of know what the riddles are. It just triggers the memory banks. But as opposed to like some games where the collectibles are just like Crackdown, you've got to collect 100 glowing balls of light, and then 200, and 1,000 fucking balls of light for no narrative purpose, I might add. You literally just collect them for the sake of collecting them, and you do that for a trophy. Like, you don't get anything in game for doing it, whereas on this I feel like there are rewards for it. You know, Batman is a detective, so solving these little riddles set by the Riddler. You unlock character models, trophies, you know, and it fills in the dots on a lot of the lore. You get all these like patient tapes and things that you can listen to, and they really help flesh out the characters, but they're not mandatory. You don't need them to help, you know, understand the story or even progress the story. If you wanted to go for 100%, yeah, you need them to track the Riddler down. But other than that, they're not necessary. You don't have to do them. I feel like the following games, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight, really took things to the extreme. They went OTT with it, and I feel like it actually ruined it. You're right there, guys. See, they're busy working on this Joker Funhouse entrance. I'm gonna take him down though. You don't have to. They just keep coming back and fixing it, but it's Batman, isn't it? You know, he's not gonna leave these inmates to build things. They could be building anything for all we know. Anyway, where are we going? We're going over to the medical facility, which is where we will find Officer Gordon. And it's arguably the greatest section of the game, in my opinion. This is why I would call this loosely a horror game. I mean, Batman has always had elements of horror, particularly if you watch something like Batman Returns. I feel that film is actually quite scary in places, especially as a kid. I found it quite... Oh, hey, hold on, they're enemies. Oh, you had me fooled there, mate. I thought you were just some of those security guards, and you were just going to be my friends, but no. What's going to hurt me? Am I going to hurt my fist against your face, maybe? We're going to get a variation bonus as well. They're all down, right? I didn't realise we still have one there, but that was a nice spine buster. That like Farouk would have been proud of that. You know, Farouk from WWE Nation of Domination circa like 2000. He would have really smashed someone's spine into the floor like that. That man had a mean ass spine buster. So we can't get through. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you enjoy your me time, and I'll kick your fucking ass later. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to buy our next upgrade, and that is not going to be combo boost. I like combo boost, but inverted takedown. Armor upgrade is useful, I'm not going to lie. However, I don't plan on getting hit really, so I'd rather have some fun with the inverted takedown. Now again, it's more or less, I describe it kind of like, oh, it's not just purely cosmetic, I tell a lie. It allows you to take enemies down from the gargoyles, which again is very, very useful, I'm not going to lie, particularly in stealth environments, but the combo boost that allows you to do the takedowns every 5 hits is probably more useful. I feel like it's a better thing, but I just love taking enemies down from above and suspending them with my bat rope, or whatever you call it.
Anyone seen the big bad bat? I warned
I
you.
saw something come up there. Oh no, it's to climb that ledge. Anyway, I thought there was a collectible or something. Doesn't matter, let's go in. Now we're in the medical facility. And we're in another dingy rooftop area. And yeah, let's go and have a look at what is going on in here.
Every room, every office, and every trash can.
Yeah, you search the trash cans, mate. Okay, wait. Okay, there we go. Pull it open, Batman. Let's go through. We are going to have some fun tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It does sound fun. Thank you, Joker. You know, we're going to have so much fun. Yeah! Knees to faces, Joker. I'm going to knock you the fuck out. And there ain't going to be a single thing you're going to do to be able to stop me. Okay, I've gone the wrong way. But it's led us to this trophy, so it's not too bad. Unless this is the right way. No. So years and years ago, I did some cosplaying as a Joker many times, and yeah, it was fun, and it was off the back of things like, kind of like a passing resemblance, I guess, at the time to Heath Ledger. And I mean, like, you know, maybe if you poked yourself in the eyes and you rubbed your eyes and you went a bit blurry, but it was also very dark in that room, then maybe I could see where you're coming from. I look more like him as the Joker than actual Heath Ledger, so we're gonna take this guy out now. You see what I mean? It's just fun. It's just fun to do that. But yeah, I used to do that occasionally. I went to a few cons and stuff, and you know, we had a skibbity time, and yeah, it was good. But I forgot where I was going with this story. Yeah, it was kind of like people always envisioned me as the Joker because I'm kind of a little offbeat, and anyone who's seen me in person will like attest to that. And I went to Alton Towers, and one of my friends said to me, "You seem to be on a lifelong audition to play the Joker," and I don't actually feel that way. I just feel I'm a bit wacky rather than anything else, and like, morally, no, hell no, I'm nothing like the fucking guy. So I'm going to show you another fancy trick with this, so let's have some more fun. The hostages are crying, of course they are, because, you know, they've been taken hostage by some criminals. Right, watch. So he's out now. How many we got left? 3 left. Where are they all? 2 over there, 1 over here, right. So we took 1 more down.
Just wake up, come on. Doing this.
They're all scared. I really wish I had the claw, because the claw would be so much fun taking these guys down right now. But yeah. I'm going to put this down here because I'd like to detonate on one. We might not get the chance though. So I'm hoping to take them down before they get near that. But they're all getting a bit tetchy now, look. They're all a little bit scared. The heart rates are what are they beating at? It's 124 beats per second. That is like 2 beats every second, which is, you know, not healthy. And your mate has been left alone.
What kind of psycho built this place?
It's an asylum, mate. It just looks like a fucking hospital right now. I mean, it is a bit shady, but you know. I'm gonna take this guy out. So let's watch. Step on the concrete. Step on the concrete. Come on! I'm waiting for you. Go! Go! Keep going. That's a good boy. Boom! What? He was supposed to fall through. Okay. Okay, what the fuck? Let's go. Fuck it. I can't believe I cocked up there purely because he grabbed hold of that ledge. Right, let's go. Okay. I mean, this worked out quite nicely. It was a weird coincidence, but you know, it was supposed. My plan was I was going to kick that one down, quickly knock the others down, and ground pound both of them.
Is there a doctor in the house? No?
But because he ended up going through the little hatchway thing, I ran out of room to hit him, and I stealthed them both down. Are you going to talk to me? Is someone going to talk to me? Do I free them? Oh, there we go.
1 minute we were doing our evening rounds, and the next, armed thugs burst into the room and took us hostage.
I think what you call this a raid.
With them.
They took someone into the elevator. I couldn't tell who it was.
They obviously didn't want to be followed. The elevator appears to have been powered down. You're going to be okay here.
What is it with this game and broken elevators?
We heard gunfire. They could be dead. We should go and help.
Oh no, I forgot. Dr. Kellerman was in the patient observation room, and Dr. Chen went to surgery.
And Dr. Young went to X-ray.
Okay, stay here. I'll find the other doctors.
Batman saved
You know, I've
us.
just started to notice something actually, because I used to talk about this a lot with Evil Within and Resident Evil. How frequently you use elevators. And again, we're seeing elevators being used heavily, and I'm starting to realise actually that elevators are actually a common horror trope, and I think it might be because they are something that a lot of people are actually scared of. You know, the fear of them going down very quickly and smashing through the floor is a little bit irrational, but obviously the whole concept of claustrophobia being a thing and it being a very confined space where you're not in control of what happens to you. Was that a hatchway there? No, my eyes. But yeah, like, elevators are a common horror trope, and I wonder if that is to do with it being a quite a common fear. Like clowns, again, are something that is quite commonly used in horror. Spiders or spider-like things, again, common horror trope. Break his arm, boom. So I'm going to look into that. Like, I'll remember to have a look how common that is. Sorry, I've got myself distracted. So if you look here, this lady is being held hostage by all these goons. Now how you have to do this section, it's a little bit of a puzzle rather than a battle scene, I'd say. You have to take down all the goons at exactly the same time, which means you have to put all your bombs down, and we're going to detonate it in 3, 2, 1. Turn your eyes away, Batman. Okay, he has to look at it for some reason. Well, I mean, it's imploding that way, but surely the flash would not be good. Hey, you going to talk to me?
What's going on? They were talking like they were in control. Is it true?
I mean,
the
they
Joker
were.
escaped?
Unfortunately, yes. But not for long.
I'd been studying
I mean, if you're in a
Joker's case for
situation
months
where you're in a room with 3
now.
armed
Warren's
guards,
very specifically wanted
I think
to
it's
kill
fair to say they're the ones in
Bad
control,
publicity will
don't you?
affect his campaign for mayor.
Yeah,
That'll be
I'd say so.
I almost forgot. They said they were moving through the facility, hunting down the other doctors.
Obviously.
Don't worry, Doctor. I rescued you first, and now I'll search the other rooms. You wait here. It's dangerous out there.
Yeah, well, for them.
There are still more medical staff that need my help.
They're not in here, are they? Let's just have a look at the map. No, we've got to go back out here. It's dead end. Okay, so we're going to go back out here and track down the other medical staff. I think there's 3 in total.
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient.
Our findings have led to debates.
A present? For me? Wow.
And whether potential
Oh, it's just teeth.
changes to the brain are related to the rest of psychotic episode. Project Hat allows us to strengthen the individual's ability to cope with such changes. Early results were promising, but it was only after the
Early results were promising, and we did stuff to people's brains. Okay. Lovely, another trophy. So, we'll be leveling up again soon, and we're going to get that combo boost next, but we're going to go into this room and see what's going on.
And offer a wide range
Batman?
Don't speak. You're safe now.
But it's a
That's a no doubt
I know.
reference, okay?
Just not for me.
It's true. You really are the world's greatest detective.
Thank you.
Do that, Bats.
Well, you know, we walked into the door and...
Down there, boys. See
Wait,
if
you
you
was
can
being sarcastic.
detect being
Okay.
punched in the face.
I'm not the one with the problem here. Now I want to get the TV man. Get the TV man. Right, we do not want any TV thrown at us.
What are you waiting for? April Fool's Day? Get down there now!
It's actually April Fool's Day tomorrow, that's quite funny. Good time in there. Right, I blew my combo without getting hit, which annoys me. I pressed counter too many times. I like trying doing one combo. Oh, I've been hit! Oh, right, okay, you want to up the ante. Right, I've got sloppy. Okay, I deserve this. Right, we done?
Don't get too full of yourself, Bats. I'm just softening you up. Think of this as a preview.
Believe
to
me,
the main event.
if you're softening me
You'll
up,
see.
you need to, because it won't be me that's full of you myself, it'll be you that's full of me. If it's, yeah, I'm too tired to make that joke. You get it, I was trying to be rude and crass, but I'm too much of a classy person to make such jokes. Yes.
Relax, you're safe now. I can handle these low-life thugs.
You're safe, I'm just going to leave you in this room. You'll be fine. So you might have noticed there was a riddle that popped up in there, and it said something about Tommy Elliot, who is of course a Batman villain known as Hush, and here is the solution to that. So we're just gonna...
You are performing just below my predicted expectations.
So here we go, look, this is Hush. He's not in the game, but he is in the sequels, so they're kind of laying the groundwork. So Hush is the guy who was a surgeon who...
At this rate,
I'd describe him almost as Batman's equivalent to the Chameleon in some regards. He can disguise himself as other people. Blah, blah, blah.
will all patients please remain calm
And again.
respond to their accommodation?
Longer. I got two old friends coming to the party.
Okay, we've just got to keep going down this corridor. This is where the last patients are. Doctors, whatever you call them, surgeons. Oh, yeah. Wah! Oh god, he's headed that ridge. Like, come on, Batman. You're gonna fucking kill someone.
Boss, it's done. The room is full again.
Was this Firefly too hot for the press? So, some of these riddles, they don't require brain power, sadly. You know, if you can't work out who that is, when his name is literally in it. Okay, we can't go through that way.
When I went to help him, the room was flooded with gas. These doors locked down. We can't get out. Don't know how long we can last.
Let's get the gas in. Someone's doing gas. Someone's farted in there. I don't know.
With gas and we're trapped in here. I can sit in here all night, but the doc over there ain't looking too good.
Let's go. So this room here requires some basic platforming and a little bit of detective work. So you have to hit all the switches. See the gas levels start to drop as you hit the fans. He's now fallen into that gas. So if he's not dead,
that man die. I have to clear the room of toxin as quickly as possible.
I'll do that. Do it. Okay, we can jump that way. And there we go, next fan. So if that guy is in there is dead, right? Kind of Batman's fault, isn't it? Batman would have killed him. So let's just see if he's dead. Hey, I was trying to look at that man on the floor. I mean, he did fall through some concrete as well, which would have been pretty rough. I want to get up there so I can see the guy in here and see if he's dead. He's unconscious, so he's the first person to be exposed to Joker gas for that length of time without dying, which is pretty incredible. And maybe I'm nitpicking, maybe I'm picking things apart a little bit too much. But you know, I actually know the doctor survived it, so...
went dead soon after you brought Joker in.
Okay. I can hear teeth. Oh wait.
Patient interview 21. Patient's name is Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler. So, Edward, Warden Sharp tells me you've been leaving threatening riddles scrawled on the asylum walls. Again.
We have to get back out of here.
Paranoid to read threats into harmless riddles, Dr. Young. May I test you with one?
Very well.
What is it that walks on 4 legs, then 2 legs, and finally 3 legs?
A human being. As a baby, it crawls on 4 legs. As an adult, it walks on 2. And in later years, it uses a cane.
Good try. But the answer to all 3 is a baby. True, it crawls on all 4s, but cut off its legs and it can only wiggle on 2 limbs. Give it a crutch, it can hobble around on 3. You see?
It's horrible. How can you even joke about that?
Easily, Doctor. It's not my baby.
Grim. But, you know, it's his story.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you.
Oh wait, it's a knife man. You have to stun him with a cape. So this is a new type of enemy. They're good at breaking combos. So they're one of the first enemies. If you get the chance when taking on a group of enemies, try and take down the knife man as quickly as you can. Because if he's off screen and you press square to hit and you jump onto him, all of a sudden you've lost your combo, which means you're going to get less XP. And potentially you're also going to lose your boosts and things. So if you've got like a special attack lined up or something, you could lose that, and you don't want to do that.
Did you find them? Are they okay?
Yes, they're safe now.
Batman, we've got another problem.
I need to get back to the mansion. All my research notes are there. We can't risk Joker getting his hands on them.
It's not safe, Doctor. The island's a war zone. You won't stand a chance.
It's my life's work. You really don't have the authority to...
I'll get her there, Batman. You ask me, it's about time for a little payback.
I don't like it, but... Who called the elevator?
It wasn't us. It's coming from the lower floor.
Well,
Cash,
generally, that's what elevators do. They either come up or down.
Hold up. Everyone else, go to the observation room. Barricade yourselves in.
Right.
The boss says he's in here somewhere. Spread out.
How many we got? There's only 3 of them, and they're choosing to spread out. I mean, it's not the best idea, is it really?
to get out of here. This hospital scares the crap out of me.
Where you going, mate? These got collars on? No, they haven't.
Huh? Oh God! I found someone over here.
Oh look, there's another riddle.
Come on, wake up! Damn it, he's up cold.
We're just gonna wait. We're just gonna bide our time. We're gonna be patient and watch from the shadows, because that's what Batman does. Or not. Why do I keep having issues with his glide kit? Right. Right, I fucked up in a big way. I nearly fucking died, look at that! Oh my god! Right, anyway. Destroy the teeth and away we go. So our health will come back. It's not a concern.
Too easy. Oh, think about it. I got you trapped in a little metal box, hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies?
It's a good question, right?
Say good night.
Why wouldn't he? Why not just end it? Just do it!
Store for you. Prepare to face your fears. All of them.
Shit's getting real now.
Please, Dr. Crane, don't do this. There is no Crane. Holy Scarecrow.
That's some fucked up shit in there. Aren't you going to take your hat off to Harley, Bats? So again, that is an obvious riddle answer. It's just finding where it's been stashed. So you sit in there, but I think you have to get into the room, which we can't do yet without the hook that allows you to pull off the grates.
The commissioner in time? Me in a thong?
Right, okay. The Joker in a thong, what a lovely thought that is. Right, anyway, down we go. Boom, 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 and through the corridor. See what's going on down here. So, like, if I was a Batman villain, theoretically, this man here, the Scarecrow, is probably who I'd be. I have ambitions of being a horror writer, so to spread fear, that is kind of what I want to do, as well as do this and be successful in other areas of my life. Yeah, I kind of like that, and not in a malicious way. Like, this is going to sound really weird, but some of my favourite memories as a child are of being scared, reading things like Goosebumps and watching things like Are You Afraid of the Dark, and watching films that I was far too young to see at the time. Things like Pet Sematary, things like, you know, like I didn't watch Salem's Lot until I'm older. What was the other ones that I watched? Pet Sematary was the one that really stayed with me, but I watched things like Halloween. Scream scared the fuck out of me as a kid. I remember when my mates first got on VHS, it was like 98, something like that, and it scared the shit out of me. I was far too young to be watching that. The whole phone ringing thing, it made me think that, you know, every time the phone rings, some shit was going to happen.
Are you there?
But yeah, you might have noticed things have gotten a little bit weird here, and yeah. we're now in the morgue, which again, we're talking about like horror, we're talking about shit like that. Morgues are a bit creepy. I don't like them. And it's nothing to do with necessarily the death thing, it's the sterility of the place. I don't like how cold and you know, it kind of renders somebody's life to something that is just nothing, and I find that really sad. But yeah.
Father, you should have stood up to him, son. Like a man. Mom?
Help us, Bruce. Don't let us die.
She still has her necklace. And this bit unnerved me more than any fucking horror game around that time. Came out the same year as Resident Evil 9, and I didn't find any of Resident Evil 9 scary, but there was something about their eyes when they look at you. It was really fucked up. Anyway, speaking of fucked up, we have an unusual boss fight now. So the Scarecrow, who is behind all of this madness that's going on now, you face him in a very unconventional boss fight. So it's more like a stealth and platform section, and the idea being you have to get up to that bat signal that is on top of the I don't know what to call it, kind of platformy area, ruins, whatever you want to say, and shine it right into his fucking face, because clearly the man suffers from migraines. This bit as well, see, we haven't played Evil Within 2, but there is a section in Evil Within 2 that is eerily reminiscent of this, where you're running from like a giant fucking camera. And we will do Evil Within 2, it is on the list. Fucking hell, Batman, you nearly got yourself stuck there. So here is where we're going to get some very unwanted attention, because what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put this on here. But as you know, one thing about explosions is they make a noise. As soon as he comes to the other side, we have to run, okay? And we move. Straight on, nice and easy. And we go up to the next section, and that's it. So that looked really, really easy. There are 3 of these sections throughout the game. They get progressively harder, and some of them actually have enemies you have to fight. But you never actually fight our friend, the Scarecrow, in a one-on-one fair fist fight. And again, the character art here is interesting, because that's nothing like what the Scarecrow looks like in this game. He's very traditional there. That's almost more in line with sort of the original look for the Scarecrow. That's interesting. Slightly smaller, but slightly heavier. So, yeah. You look at someone like the Joker in the Riddler, you don't actually see properly. We look at Harley Quinn. Again, that's more in line with how she'd appear in... Well, she made a debut in the 1990s Batman cartoon series, and eventually she became such a cool character. She got her own character being introduced into the main comic line, and eventually she got her own comic book due to popularity. Zaz, again, kind of in line with how he looks in the game. I think, you know, that's a fairly decent representation. Different clothing, of course. Batman, yeah, almost. Joker, again, you can kind of see it. Same clothes, apart from he hasn't got the big green tie on, and he doesn't have a cane with him, but... Or did he? Did he use it? Oh no, was that Warden Sharp? I don't remember. But anyway, I find it interesting that the character arts in this game are very different to kind of... Again, Gordon looks like how he does in the game. So, you know, I find it interesting that...
Can you hear me? Bruce, what's going on?
They've gone for different designs, which I'm a fan of. You know, I think if you're making anything...
Sure you're all right. Have you found my dad?
I'm fine. Had a little run-in with Scarecrow, slowed me down. I'll get back to you in a bit.
Yeah, they've gone for different designs, and I'm okay with that. I think if you're doing anything, you have to kind of put a little bit of a spin on it, like whether or not you're covering a song or, you know, something like that. You have to put your own take on it. If you're a wrestler and you're doing a DDT as your finisher, you can't just do a DDT. You have to alter it. And again, I don't think you can alter it in a way that's, you know, I mean, you can. What I'm trying to say is that you have to do it. So the dead Gordon we saw was just a trip. It wasn't really Gordon. But yeah, you have to kind of keep true to the character in some regards. You have to kind of keep that spirit of the character there. But you have to make it unique to you. You have to make it a selling point. And not to the point nowadays like Marvel do every time they release a film. They have to tweak Spider-Man's costume slightly, or they have to tweak Iron Man's helmet or something basically to sell you a new toy and a new Funko Pop. You know, that kind of cynical age of marketing that goes on nowadays, where, you know, we're just more about selling than actually creating a conductive and worthwhile narrative. Where am I meant to be going now? I'm meant to be going back out of here, I think, aren't I? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Rescue Commissioner Gordon. From where? Was I supposed to go through that door? Because it had arrows on it. And I've probably just gone the complete wrong way. Well, let's head back and get stuck on a fucking ledge! Come on, Batman, you're better than this. You're the world's greatest detective and you can't run around a wall. I'm in control of him. It's all me. I take it back. It's all my fault. Right, anyway. I'm sorry for who I am. I'm just sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Oh, right. Are they going to open this fucking door? Right, okay, where were you before? Right. What the hell? Oh, I'll take Mr. Knife down here. This knife guy. Oh, bad move, mate. Right. Right, I cannot hit him. Right, there we go. Right, in here is it. What we gotta do to save Gordon? I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. All I know is it feels like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting alone inside your head. Right, anyway. Down the well we go. And I cannot sing. That song does not fit my vocal range. I don't have a vocal range. I am shit. Anyway. Basically, if I get spotted, Gordon dies, okay? So we have to be very careful.
Whatever. Get over there and keep looking. Now go.
Very, very careful. We've got 5 in here.
Anyone else skulking around, he dies.
Anyone else here seen Bat Brain yet? No? Not surprised. He's chicken. Biscuit
Chicken, really? I don't think this is going to be a problem, do you? Very close there. Very close. Look, he's there looking.
You think anything you gotta say matters to me?
I'm going to go this way. So I don't want him to spot me. I don't want to risk getting too close right now. But he seems to be locked on facing down there. So we're going to take the scenic route, go round, sneak up behind him. And then we're going to get that Riddler trophy that I've just spotted there. So this leaves us with just one more enemy left in the room. Is that Harley Quinn? It's Harley Quinn, so... That's nice. Can I be a bridesmaid? Wait, I'm going to be dead. Actually, no, that means I can't be a bridesmaid. Can I not just go to the wedding? Because I bet it'd be bands, wouldn't it? You know, I bet it'd be great. I bet you'd have, like, all kind of wacky shit going on. And maybe murder. Maybe you're going to kill people.
You know, you really should color that hair of yours. All that...
Okay. Why are you not, like, handcuffing her or something?
He's trying to prove something. I'm not sure I can stop him this time.
You'll do it.
You look a bit worse for wear, Gordon. Again, look at his teeth. Teeth are intact. Look at all those cuts and bruises all over his face. Yet none of his teeth are damaged.
Spoiling the surprise.
Be quiet.
Oh, am I getting to you? Am I? Good. You're going to love this.
You just leave Harley Quinn there.
It wants Dr. Young's login.
Never mind that. Get behind me, now.
Bane. I thought he broke out of Blackgate.
Cut me down.
Oh my god.
Dr. Young, the Bruja.
He's ill.
The venom from my blood must stop.
Sorry, Has-Bane. The good doctor won't be a problem much longer. How do you like my puppet? What say we cut him down?
Oh shit. He game roided up. And I actually forgot, right, that this bit was so early on. I could have swore this was later in the game. But then it does make sense. It does make sense, actually, because you do fight a lot of these Joker Titans, so you'd have to fight Bane first, I guess. Come on, big boy, let's do this. Let's rock and roll. You against me. You might have bigger muscles, but I tell you, you ain't got the strength I've got. You're nothing next to me. Just a roided up monster with no cardio. Anyway. He is basically a Titan enemy. Okay.
I will break you this time.
Yeah, I thought you already did. Surely it's after the back breaking incident. So, each of those life bars is like a section of the fight. Every time you take one down, the elements of the fight do alter somewhat. So your batarangs do tiny bits of damage to him. But, not much.
I will crush you.
Come on then, crush me. Let's play 10-pin bowling with these fuckers, yeah? Come on, charge me. Oh, I was hoping he's going to hit one of them. Ow! I can't see what I'm doing, like... Right, he's down a stage. Into the wall he goes, and we're going to knock him down again. And we're going to take away this last part of his pipe in a minute. Got to drain his pipe. And thank you for taking those enemies out for me. I really appreciate it. So all you need to do really is just keep moving. Because these enemies are just going to chase me. What's he going to do now? He's going to rip up the wall. Come on, throw it at me. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Bane. Thank you. Just keep running. We do not need to fight them, though. It's like a fucking Benny Hill show. There we go. He's done. I really wish this game had like a boss rush mode. Try and beat them all with one life bar. Something like that would be entertaining. But that is Bane done. Crushed under the weight of the fucking collapsing asylum. I mean, it's his own fault. He did insist on ripping up what looked to be parts of the foundation, so, you know. That is Bane done. And there we go.
Batman, you okay?
I'm fine, Jim. Where's Quinn?
Gone. Must have gotten loose while Bane was throwing you around.
Why did you leave her in there anyway? Like, she could have come to and gotten out. Like, think about it. It's your own fault. Go on then, handle yourself against Bane. Go on, Gordon, show us what it's done. Show us how it's done. Go on. Go on, Bane, you know. Just do it then. Like, don't talk. Just do it. Your words and no action. Again, Batman doesn't kill people, but how does he know that Bane wasn't going to drown there? For all we know now, Bane could be dead. And Batman was the one to kill him.
Jim, get back to the main.
And again, this reminds me a little bit of the Evil Within.
I don't like leaving you here.
Although this came before Evil Within. We're in an asylum, there's a lighthouse, you know.
All over Gotham. Gotham will panic. You're needed there.
We're ready to go now, sir.
Bane called Dr. Young Bruja. What does it mean?
It's Spanish for witch.
There we go. And that marks the end of this section of the game.
Oracle, go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
A bat cave?
So, we're going to go to the Batcave in the next stream. And we're just going to have a look at Bane. So, again, a fair representation, I think.
I built it years ago.
You know, I think they have
for situations
sort
like
of gone down that route with him. Nothing too drastic. But you're looking like the Scarecrow's design.
Dr. Young's been experimenting
Very,
with
very
venom?
different.
The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble.
I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
So that is the end of the stream. And we're going to be back in a few days with the next part where we're going to go into the Batcave and continue our journey into the asylum. So big thank you to everyone who tuned in today. We had a great time on the stream and we are going to nail it and kick some ass again soon. Thank you again for tuning in and I look forward to Wednesday night. See you all soon.